Lord, remember David. Remember me. 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 Remember me, Jesus. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. You need to cry, remember me. As you cry, you remember too. Because your remembering is God remembering through your mind. Remember me. Remember me on the mountains in Vet. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Lawn tennis. Remember me. 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning. Remember me. I was crying. Show me your glory. I've not seen it yet. Remember me. Remember me. Days. Lock yourself in a room crying. Show me your glory. Remember me. Remember me. Have you forgotten? Remember me. Remember me. Emphasize on that sound yesterday. That part. Say after me, remember me. Remember me, Jesus. Remember me. Huh? Ikweze, you need to cry, remember me. Remember me in a suit. Remember me. The nights, the night vigils, the fastings, the persecutions. Remember me. Remember me is not in vain. Remember me. Remember me. Days it looks as if you were mad. Days it looked as if you were ostracized. Days you were persecuted. Days, remember me, don't forget. Remember me, remember. Remember David and his afflictions. Remember me, don't forget. Remember me, remember you. Remember you. Remember you. Remember. As you are telling God to remember, make sure that you too remember. Listen, verse 2. Remember David and his afflictions, how he swore. How he swore. It's time to open your diary and look at the oaths that you made to Jehovah years ago. Remember how he swore unto the Lord and vowed unto the mighty God of Jacob. How he swore. The book of oaths, the book of covenants, the book of vows and utterances. Show me verse 3. Surely I will not come into the tabernacle of my house. Who is speaking here? This is a king. What did this man carry? Your heart is not heavy enough. Your heart is not heavy. It's not heavy. What is wrong with David? What? Explain to me, David. I want to hear. I need to be carried to heaven. I need to sit face to face with David and talk with him. What's happening? What's happening with David? He should explain to me what else that he's looking for. A man that sat on the throne as the king, he should be calling parties and calling for seminars and explaining to men how he ascended the throne. He should be having pastors' conferences and explaining to them how he became a king. But the same David, instead of going around counting how he has achieved something, he said, remember me, remember me. I made a vow to you. My throne is not important. What is important is the vow. That is a tabernacle. Your house, your tokens, your covenants, the tables of covenants, they are lying with the Philistines. It has not been recovered. Why will I sleep? Remember. Remember Jesus. Remember. Look at. He said, surely I will not come into the tabernacle of my house. That means that David has finished building his house. Am I correct? Nor go up into my bed. This is a king. All your prayer is for God to help you to have a car to build a house. David has built his own. He said, I will not enter there. I will not sit on my throne. I will not enjoy the things God has. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You see, there is a problem with some people. God gives them something, blesses them, and they think that that blessing is a proof that God's burden has been realized. David advanced beyond that, and he asked himself, now that you have blessed me, thank you. It means that your hand is with me. But remember me and my afflictions. When I started, the agreement was not just to give me a husband. The agreement is that I will preach the gospel in nations with signs and wonders following. The agreement is that you will give me my family. As of now, there are 7, only one is born again. Remember me. Don't forget my family. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me and my afflictions. I will not rest. Let people celebrate. But as for me, I will not. I will not come into the tabernacle of my house, nor go up into my bed. Show me the next verse. I will not give sleep to my eyes, or slumber to my eyelids. Oh Jesus. Listen. Justice. You know how I feel? I feel as if my hands are not my own. I feel as if my hands has become wings in the spirit. Like the wings of the seraphim. That's how I feel my hands. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. I will not give sleep to my eyes or slumber to my eyelids. Let's read verse 5 together. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's read it again, everybody. 1, 2, ready, go. You are not reading it strongly. Let's read it again. People online. 1, 2, ready, go. Say after me, remember me. Don't stop, sister. Ask God to bless you with sufficient hunger to tarry long enough till you find a resting place for God. Until that day, don't stop. Can you pray in the 1 minute? Say, Lord, remember me. Remember me. The agreement I had with you has not come. You told me in my days. Why should I rest? Some of us are seeing one or two good things. Oh man of God, oh woman of God, but why should we rest? Remember me. The oath has not been fulfilled. The promise is unkept. The burden is unrealized. Remember me. Until I find out a place for the Lord and habitation for the mighty God of Jacob. Remember me, remember me. Plant a sufficient hunger in me that can drive me to the end. Give me bodies as fears upon my altar. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. In Jesus' mighty name. There is something unique that God planted in this place. Specifically for this generation and several generations to come. See these 2 days session. Go and get it. Soak it and you catch something strong. You can run with it for the next 20 years. If you need to listen to it 1,000 times, do. 500 times, do. 100 times, do. Just put the two of them on repeat. Yes, the theology, Bible study, all those things, they are good. If you don't have hunger, they become letters, become stale in your mouth, become pure mental exercise. Even you will be frustrated by it. Are you with me? Hunger. You will get a hunger that can shake your being. Stay on it. Eat it. Chew it. Let it enter you. Let's fizzle into your being. Fizzle. Become one with it. Let no circumstance take it away. One thing is needful, Cynthia. Tonight you have to be merry. Leave matter. Mary have gotten it. Hunger. So strong. So strong. One thing. Don't waste what is in your heart. Tonight is not a night to talk too much. In fact, this weekend, maximize it. If I should advise you, use this weekend and fast. Even if you don't know what to pray again, just be saying, remember me. Grant me fresh burdens and hunger. Remember me. Remember me. The journey is much. My present burden is not enough fear to carry me out. Remember me. Have you not been frustrated sometimes you are not touching some things? It's insufficient burden and hunger. That's the fear. Many people think that just mere activities in the church. Let's read the Bible. So some people are bothered that maybe because they know enough Bible and they can talk about Bible and spiritual things. Why is it that some other people are growing in stature and the pure experimental knowledge of God? They are accessing spiritual things without hunger and body. Remember me. Remember me. What's your cry? What's your cry? Remember me. Remember me. Remember me, Jesus. Remember me. Remember me. Remember David and his afflictions. Tomorrow we continue again. You are blessed. you have any seed you can offer. Make sure you collect your welfare package. Just sit down, get your welfare package before you go.